Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is Wednesday, New Comic Book Day, January 23rd. I'm going to be showing the books that are coming out next Wednesday, the 30th. Also going to show some books. I went to one of my local comic book shops this morning and picked up a few books, tracked down a couple books that I've been looking for a while. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I got a nice couple books at the shop there, and I also got a pre-order in from Midtown I'll show as well. So let's jump right into it. First of all, one of the books I picked up that I had been missing, I've got a good run. I got 608 through almost through 700 and whatever the last issue was, 712. I think of that first volume of Batman before they relaunched it with the new 52. So I was missing this book, 676, which is the R.I.P. Batman issue. Pretty cool Alex Ross cover. Really nice comic. Got it for a little bit less than $10. Basically, I got this one and another back issue, Thor back issue, which I'll show in a second. I got them both for $12, so not bad. I don't think I could get that that cheap on eBay, especially considering shipping. So I've been looking for this book for a while, and I finally got a decent deal on it and couldn't pass it up. So picked that up. Also, I've been missing some of these Detective B covers. There's 996 and 995. That's a nice one. That's by Brooks, I believe. So found those at the shop for cover. Got this for cover too, which is cool because I know on Midtown this is like a $10 book. This is like a 1 in 10 variant. Guardians of the Galaxy, which released, I believe it was this week. Number one, they're relaunching the new team with Cosmic Ghost Rider and a couple new characters in there. Haven't read it yet, but yeah, I think this is a pretty cool cover. I think the artist is Scorche or Scorsese. I could be wrong about that. Sorry, I should have looked that up. But pretty cool cover. Not bad for cover price. Ice Cream Man, I was missing number 7 for some reason. And I know there's a couple versions of this cover. There's one with a sensor over the ankle, which is pretty funny. Yeah, so this is number 7. I just got the A cover. Was missing that from my collection. Also picked up Sync number 7. They had that on the wall still, one left. So on Midtown, I've been trying to order these Sync books, and I want both covers ultimately, but they come randomly. They won't let you select A versus B for some reason. I don't know why. It probably is. It's probably Comics Tribe just doesn't do fulfillment that way, perhaps. But Midtown sent me 2 covers, and with issue number 6, they sent me 2 B covers. Now I got to like track down an A cover somewhere. I'll probably have to buy it off eBay. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but Midtown just kept sending me a B cover, even when it said A cover. So I don't know what's going on with Sync here, but it's been a really good read. I've been collecting it since the beginning, so looking forward to reading that. Another one I found in the back issue bin was Thor, God of Thunder, number 25. I have that whole run, all the A covers. So, you know, the Esad Rabitic cover is the one I have. But I know they had several variants on the last issue, and this was one that I thought looked pretty cool for $5. Got it a little cheaper. You know, that Batman and this book for $15. I got them both for combination of them both for $12. So, you know, it's kind of a nice book to have in the collection. I like this cover, and I didn't have it, so I'll add that to the collection. In my Midtown order, Batgirl 30. That's the Middleton cover. I think that's the last Middleton cover on the Batgirl run now. I think Art Germ has been doing the last few. Batman Who Laughs. I got issue number 2, first A and B cover of that one. You got a Jock cover and you got a Ben Oliver cover, so pretty cool. I haven't read that yet. I need to catch up on my reading here. Black Hammer, the Director's Cut, #1. I pre-ordered this book. So $5 price tag. I pre-ordered it in advance. It was only like $3.50 for me, so definitely worth pre-ordering a lot of these things. This was one I knew I was going to buy anyways, so yeah, I've got a big collection of Black Hammers now, so it'd be nice to have. It's nice to have that Director's Cut. I got Catwoman #7. That's the Ben Oliver cover. I think I'd shown that. I already had another copy, so I got my second copy here. I pre-ordered this one. I forgot I had pre-ordered it. I got my Conan #1. I pre-ordered that. Conan #2 pre-ordered. Beautiful ribbit covers. Another ribbit cover here. Fantastic Four #5. I forgot I even pre-ordered this. I wasn't going to buy it, especially because of the $5 price tag on it. But I pre-ordered it enough in advance, so it was 35% off. So I guess, kind of glad I did that. #6, another ribbit cover, beautiful. Dr. Doom, pretty cool. I love that cover. Man Without Fear #1, Kyle Holt's cover, really nice. Pre-ordered that. #2, I think that's another Kyle Holt's cover, really nice. And Martian Manhunter #2, really, really cool Middleton cover. I love that cover. That is a badass cover. Beautiful. We got a Marvel Presents #1. This is Addie Granoff cover. It's okay. You know, the colors are kind of dull, muted a little bit, but it's not a bad cover. It's decent. I probably wouldn't have bought this normally. I pre-ordered it, so got a better deal on it that way. Suicide Squad #50. This is the Matina cover. I don't know, maybe these are the last of Matinas. I don't know. There's a lot of people still talking about his tracing or copying other artists' work, I guess. I don't know. Wolverine, the Long Night #1. Looking forward to reading that. Nice Albuquerque cover there. So that kind of does it for some of the books that I had received on a pre-order and also at that local shop. Let's jump into books that are coming out next week that I'm targeting. So the 30th. Let's see how many of these are still available on Midtown. All right, let me just zoom in here a little bit. Okay. For Dark Horse, wasn't anything really that I was after there. Quantum Age, I'll probably pick up just the A cover on that. I've been collecting a lot of the Black Hammer series, so I'll probably pick that up. There's a new one here called, I guess it's Weird #1. Yeah, I mean, this might be interesting. Interesting cover there. And you've got a B cover as well, Jeff Lemire. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know who the writer is. Kurt Pyers. I'll have to look that up, but that might be worth getting. Issue #1 anyways. Moving on to DC. This one's going to be popular probably. Batgirl 31. That is the Art Germ cover. It's a nice cover, no doubt about it. Very cool. Probably the only reason I've been buying Batgirl is because of the cover work. The series has been okay. It's just the writing's not been that great. Batgirl's not a character I really care all that much about, so been basically buying all of them for the cover work. So artwork can definitely sell a comic book, no doubt about it. Moving down the list here with DC. Detective Comics B cover. Is that Still Freeze still? Yeah, Brian Still Freeze, number 997. So we're getting close to 1,000 here. There's a Flash Annual #2. I probably won't pick that up. Heroes in Crisis. I've been collecting the A covers only on this, so I will be picking up #5 there. 5 of 9. Justice League Odyssey's coming out. You've got the A cover there, which is pretty good. I read the first 3 issues of Justice League Odyssey, and it was pretty good. I liked it. There's your Terry Dodson cover. It says here Tony Infante. I don't know if that's the right name, but it's obviously a Terry Dodson cover. So I don't know. I don't know if Midtown has that incorrect or what, but that's not Tony Infantante, whoever that name is. Mysteries of Love in Space. I don't know anything about that book, but it's got Darkseid and Superman on the cover, so that might be worth taking a look at. It is a $10 book, so I would imagine it's got to be in a prestige format. I didn't see if it... I don't think it says that. Yeah, $10 book, it's got to be in prestige format. So that might be worth a look. I don't know. I'll probably wait on that a little bit just to see if there's any interest on it. Wonder Woman B cover. That's an interesting cover. Kind of like it. I don't know. It's very interesting. The last Wonder Woman cover, B cover, was a Scalero, and that took off. That doubled overnight as far as price. So this could be another one that might... Actually, it's out of stock already, so... People are scooping up these B covers on Wonder Woman, so that might be a book you want to make sure you look for at your local comic book shop next Wednesday. All right, moving down the list here, Dynamic Entertainment. As usual, I don't really buy any of their books. I had been collecting these Robots versus Princesses, the Virgin covers. That sold out very, very quick. They always sell out really fast on Midtown. I don't know. I probably will sell them. It was okay. The writing on it was definitely geared towards children, which you probably should have figured that from the title. But all right, moving down the list. IDW, not really interested in any of that. Image, Ice Cream Man #9. Definitely a cool cover. I like that. And the B cover is pretty good as well. So I've been buying those Ice Cream Mans consistently. Skyward #10. That's a beautiful cover. I love that. I've been really enjoying the Skyward series, so I'll probably continue with it. I think it's been good. I definitely see that being optioned for a TV show or cartoon or something at some point. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Oh yeah, Spawn 293. You got a nice Matina cover. Very interesting. He also does a black and white and a Virgin. Moving on to Marvel, Age of X-Men. This is definitely a cool cover. I like this Raza cover. Very nice. Probably won't pick this up. Yeah, it's a $25 book. It's a pretty cool image, but I'm betting that you'll be able to find this book for under 20 bucks on eBay if you wait a little bit, maybe a week or two. You know, it's probably, I'm pretty sure it's a 1 for 25 variant, so there'll be some shops that will have that in, I'm sure. It is a #1, but you got a lot of covers here, right? There's about, what, 6 covers? Age of X-Men Alpha #1. Phil Noto cover's pretty good, the A cover. Looks pretty neat. Not been a big X-Men fan for many years, so I probably won't be picking any of that up. You got your Amazing Spider-Man. That's a pretty cool Otley cover with the Rhino. And you've got a nice Gerald Perel cover. Gerald Perel, excuse me. And then you've also got a Conan Land cover with Kraven the Hunter. That's pretty neat. So that might be worth getting. It's a nice cover on Captain America. I mean, I like that. I've just not been reading. I don't know. I don't like the writer that much. I haven't heard anybody really talking about this book. It's got really nice Alex Ross covers, and that's about it. So, yeah, I don't think the writing on it is that fantastic. I could be wrong. You know, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section if you would. Dead Man Logan. This is the 1 in 25 B cover variant by, was that Shelby? Oh, I'm wrong about that. Ryan Benjamin. Don't think I'm familiar with him. That's pretty cool. Probably will pass on that, though. I'm definitely going to try to get Dead Man Logo #4, the Zafino variant. It's also going to be a $21 book. So I'm going to try to pick that up. I think that comes out first week of February. Man Without Fear #5. There's your regular Kyle Holtz cover, which is pretty cool. I am picking up the Zafino cover, #5. That's a 1 in 25 variant. And the reason, I'm just a big Zafino fan. I just love his artwork, his style. I just think it's a cool cover. It's not sold out yet. It's still available on Midtown. It's just cool. Yeah, it's a 1 in 25 ratio variant. You probably, I'll probably see it going for $15 in a couple of weeks, and I'll be like, damn it, why the hell did I pay 21 bucks? But yeah, you never know. Once in a while, I've made the mistake of waiting, and all of a sudden that book's like 40, 50 bucks now, and so if I really like the artist and I have that feeling of joy when I look at it, I'll just go ahead and buy it. I've learned the hard way just to do that. You're better off. Marvel Knights #6. You got the regular Shaw cover and pretty cool Deodato cover, right? Very dynamic, busting through the wall there. And then you've got the Carrie Andrews cover. I've kind of stopped. I think I collected the first 5 issues of Marvel Knights, and I'm kind of done. I don't know. It's a very interesting Jay Lee cover of the century. Moving down the list here. Surprised this isn't sold out yet. Solo, a Star Wars adaptation. I think this is #4. So that's a Putri cover. These have been selling out. These higher ratio variants, Star Wars series, have been selling out very consistently. I wouldn't be surprised, though, by the end of today if it's sold out. $25.50. It's a little steep. A little steep, I think. Moving down the list here. If you don't own this issue, that might be cool, kind of cool to get. Uncanny X-Men. That's a very classic cover. I have it. I think it's 261, if I'm not mistaken, of Uncanny X-Men. A really cool cover, Jim Lee cover. I have that in my collection. In fact, I have it in my collection signed by Jim Lee. That's one of the books I had signed by him when I saw him a couple years ago. I think that might be it for Marvel. Oh, this X-Men #2. I kind of like this cover. This is an Opeña cover. He doesn't do a lot of covers. He's a good artist. He's the artist on 7 for Eternity, which is a really good series on Image. He doesn't do a lot of covers. He did, I think the last cover I saw him do with Marvel was Amazing Spider-Man #1 on that relaunch, which I picked up. So I do like his artwork, Opeña's artwork, and I think this is a really cool image. I think that's Apocalypse fighting Conan. Pretty cool. So I will be getting that, especially because it's cover price. Edgar Allan Poe's Snifter of Terror. I have this on my pull list. There's the good old Jaws homage. That's been selling out very consistently. Every issue's been selling out within the first hour or two. Another one I'll pick up is Feast or Famine #2. I picked up the first issue. I like some of these old Turner comics. I mean, the writing is decent. It's only a 3-issue limited series, so it's not a big commitment to it, and they're cheap. $1.50. So with my discount with Midtown, $1.27. I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with that. So I'll pick that up. Moving down the list, Boom Studios, Bone Parish #6. I definitely been really enjoying Bone Parish. The writing is awesome on it. If you haven't been reading it, I would maybe pick up the trade paperback. I'm sure that'll be out soon on the first 5 issues, but I think it's worth having. It's a very, very good book. Very good writing. Moving down the list here, Sparrowhawk #4. I like that art. I mean, the artwork has been really good. The coloring, this is a good series. I like the writing on it. If it's a fantasy style genre, so it doesn't appeal to everybody, but I've been enjoying it. I think it's really good, and the artwork has been very, very good in it and solid, so beautiful cover on that one. That is definitely on my pull list. You've got this WWE Forever. That's a Raza cover. That's a pretty cool cover. That's probably going to sell out. That's an A cover for cover price. I think it's like an $8 book. I love Andre the Giant, so I was like, I'm gonna buy that. I'm not a huge wrestling fan, but I love Andre the Giant. I loved watching those documentaries, and the documentary on Ric Flair is really good as well. So I think that was on HBO, or maybe it was Netflix. It might be Netflix. I watched it last year sometime. I think it was summer of last year it came out. Kind of a documentary on Ric Flair. It was pretty cool. And then you got Rodney Piper right there. I think he passed away. So these two guys are passed away, and I think these two guys are still alive. I can't remember his name either. Well, it's a pretty cool cover though. I like it. I'm picking that up. And there is a Virgin Marco Alfonso variant, $85 variant. Man, that must be very limited. It's sold out, obviously, on Midtown, because there's probably only one copy available. I don't know what the print run on this book is, but man, the cover's not that great though. I mean, I like the A cover way better, and it's cover. It's $7, $8 book. Here, you're gonna spend $85 for that. I just don't. I don't see it, but to each his own. I guess if you're a massive wrestling fan, you think it's worth it. Let me skip all these porn comic books with all the nude covers that Midtown won't show. Zombie Tramp. Yeah, I think that's probably it. This Midway, people that are into war stories, things like that. This might be appealing. This is probably a very low print run. I probably should have picked at least this B cover up. There's a variant cover, $17. I've never heard of the publishing company It's Alive, but both these copies are sold out on Midtown already, so that might be a hot book. Although, who are you going to sell it to? I mean, people that are into maybe war comic books would buy it, but that list is probably pretty short, so I'd be a little bit leery of buying those type of books. Rick and Morty number 46, if you're a big Rick and Morty fan. I stopped collecting at around 40. I got the first 40 issues of Rick and Morty, but I don't know, it just seems to be more of the same. I just kind of got tired of it. Scout Comics has a new number 1, The Cyber Spectre. That could be good. A lot of Scout comic books are low print run, and they do tend to be pretty hot, so that might be a good one to get. Monstrous number 2, Source Point Press. Yeah, I'm not surprised they're sold out. I passed on the first one. I'm passing on the second one. I mean, it's kind of cartoonish. I don't know. It probably would have been good to pick up, but Source Point Press has very, very low print runs, so that might be something you want to look for if you see it at your shop. I've never seen them in any of the comic book shops I go to. They just are too small. They don't. Most shop owners just don't buy them. All right, I think that's it, guys. That's what I had for the week. Let me know what you think. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell for notifications, and please leave a comment. I will also do another video highlighting Marvel solicitations that are coming out, I believe, for March and April. So look for that video. I'll be shooting that shortly. All right, thanks, guys.